Yesterday, the city was a little more than excited after the New Orleans Pelicans chose college basketball phenomenon Zion Williamson. In a city known for its passion for sports, it's no surprise to see fans pumped about the Pelicans' decision. Police believe they have the man responsible for two shootings that occurred yesterday in West Metairie near David Drive. Details about Chase's funeral arrangements have yet to be released, but people are already starting to celebrate her life. Behind me, a second line is supposed to happen, celebrating her life and legacy. Not only does this event give children with special needs the opportunity to have fun and feel like other kids, but it also gives their parents time to relax while watching their kids have a good time. At this point, there's not a whole lot of information on the deadly shooting that happened overnight here in Jefferson Parish. Authorities have revealed that 3 people were shot and 1 was fatally wounded. The pastor says that the thieves broke in through this gate right here after breaking one of the locks. After that, they went through the window that is now boarded up and covered with a trash bag. Now, to prevent any further burglaries from happening, the pastor is trying to get bars on every single one of these windows, and so far he already has one up. Now, the thieves took off with some very expensive equipment from this small church, and it's going to take them a while to replace all of it. Following severe flooding on Mother's Day, people are wondering what changes will be made to prevent future flooding in the city. Sewage and Water Board Executive Director Ghassan Corban says the drainage system citywide functioned just as it was supposed to function, and that the pump lost power for an hour or so at Station 7 in City Park probably had little, if any, impact of the street flooding the city experienced. The flip side of that, Corban says the city of New Orleans, really any city anywhere, is always going to face rain events that overpower the pumping system.
What happened Sunday is that you had about an 8-inch storm in places where it just overwhelmed the system. And I can assure you, having experienced flooding in Milwaukee, where we've had 700-year storms, any system will be overwhelmed at one point.
In New Orleans, the system can handle an inch of rain in the first hour, a half inch of rain every hour after that. Needless to say, the city got that and more this weekend. Corbin says that the biggest challenge that the Sewage and Water Board is facing is funding, finding the money necessary to upgrade a system that is called ancient and aging. A long-term master plan is being developed as we speak to upgrade the system and pay for it. After a hit and run that happened right here at this intersection, a New Orleans crew decided to step in and help the victim out with his medical expenses. David Rudd was hit by a truck in Uptown on Sunday afternoon. Now he's on a long road to recovery.
It's constant headaches, and I have a little bit of vision problem in my right eye. I'm not hearing very well, and I can't really smell or taste anything.
Every year, the crew of Krampus Bywater host a pub crawl. This year, the proceeds will go towards Rudd's medical expenses.
This year we thought, why don't we dedicate this one to Dave and have all the funds that come in through the raffle and things like that go directly to Dave.
Despite many injuries, including loss of feeling in his left hand, Rudd continues to have a positive attitude.
I'm just happy to be outside. No, I'm alive, and that's all that matters. I'm gonna get better eventually.
Reporting for WDSU, I'm Alexandria Rayford. The DA of New Orleans has laid out an 8-point plan on how to tackle the juvenile violence in the community, and it has a lot of people in the area talking about it. The issue is evident: growing numbers of violent juvenile crime to go along with increasing instances of car break-ins and auto thefts. Canizaro wants to see judges get tougher with sentences, the police with stronger enforcement of curfews, and even using state police to bolster the ranks of law enforcement on the streets.
Until the police department has restored its rank, we should request as many state police troopers or federal task force agents as we can get. We also should request more Department of Probation and parole agents be tasked to our juvenile court.
As I said before, no one is against safer streets or less juvenile crime in the area, but there are people who have different opinions on how to go about it.
When you were a kid, didn't you have some kind of fear in you that kept you straight when you didn't have somebody looking over your shoulder?
Yes, be a little hard and tough on them so they can learn. Try to do a little more fun, little programs or something, try to help them.
Reporting for WDSU, I'm Alexandria Rayford.